गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स। रामपाल प्रजापत फ्रॉम STIT। डियर स्टूडेंट, आज के इस लेक्चर में हम स्टडी करेंगे पावर सिस्टम एनालिसिस। फॉर दिस लेक्चर आवर टॉपिक इज पर यूनिट सिस्टम। इन पर यूनिट सिस्टम, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल we have to know that what is the per unit quantity and how the per unit quantities are calculated, how base value we select. So the per unit value of any quantity is the ratio of the actual value in any unit to the base value of the same dimensional expressed as decimal. It means actual value in any unit. Per unit quantity is equal to base or reference value in the same unit. In power system, the base quantity of importance are voltage, current, impedance and power. For all per unit calculations, a base kV or MVA and base kV are to be selected. Once the base value or reference value are selected, the other quantities can be obtained as follows. Selecting the total or three-phase kVA or base kVA for a three-phase system. Now, per unit system. In per unit system, the voltage, current, power, impedance and other electrical quantities are expressed on per unit basis by the equations. It means the parameters of the per unit system are expressed in per unit values. So per unit quantity is equal to actual value of the quantity divided by base value of the same quantity. It is customary to select two base quantities to define a given per unit system. The one unit usually selected are voltage and second is power. Simply two base values are selected by a person, which are voltage and power, and other base values are calculated on the basis of these values. In per unit system, we assume V base is equal to V rated and S base is equal to S rated. Then compute base values for current and impedance. We know that power P is equal to or F is equal to V into I. So I base is equal to S base upon V base or VB upon ZB. Similarly, Z base is equal to V base upon I base, where I base is, what is I base? S base upon V base. So Z base is V base square upon S base. And the per unit system is voltage per unit is equal to V actual upon V base and I per unit is equal to I base upon I actual upon I base. Similarly, S base is equal to S actual upon S base and Z per unit is equal to Z actual upon Z base. So percentile of Z base is equal to Z per unit into 100. Now we take an example. An electric lamp is rated with 120 volt, 500 watt. Compute the per unit value or percentage value impedance of the lamp. Give the per unit equivalent circuit. First of all, we compute resistance. Actual value of resistance, you know that P is equal to V square upon R, where V is equal to 120 and R is equal to 500. P is equal to 500. So the value of R is 28.8 ohm. See the actual value of R. Power factor we consider 1. So Z actual is 28.8 ohm. Now we select base quantity. S base is 500 volt VA and V base is 120 volt. So Z base is equal to V base square upon S base, where V base is 120 square upon 500, that is 28.8 ohm. So the per unit impedance is Z actual upon Z base, that is 28.8 divided by 28.8. So the value of Z per unit is 1. Now next we calculate per unit system for single phase circuit. We calculate base values and per unit value for a single phase circuit. For a single phase circuit, we consider that S base is equal to S single phase, that is equal to V single phase and I phase, where V base is equal to V line to neutral phase voltage and I base is equal to line current. Similarly, V line voltage is equal to V phase voltage in a single phase and VHV is equal to V single phase. So I base is equal to S base upon V base. Similarly, in high voltage side, it is also S base upon V base. So the per unit value for single phase circuit is Z base is equal to V base square upon S base. Similarly, if in high voltage side circuit, Z base is equal to V base square upon S base. So S per unit is equal to S actual upon S base, that is V per unit I per unit, and P per unit is equal to P actual upon S base, that is V per unit I per unit and cos of theta. For Q per unit is equal to Q base upon S base, Q actual upon S base, that is V per unit and I per unit sin of theta. Now transformation between base values. If the base values are selected on the other bases, or there is a change in base value, and the value of per unit on next or new base value can be found. First we consider that S base is equal to S base 1 is equal to SA, V base 1 is equal to VA. Similarly, Z base is equal to V base square upon S base and Z per unit is equal to ZL upon Z base, that is equal to Z actual upon Z base. If we select base value, we calculate on the other base values are selected. So other bases are, let S base 2 is equal to SB, as V base 2 is equal to VB. So ZB2 is equal to Z base 2 is equal to V base 2 square upon S base 2 and Z per unit 2 is equal to Z actual upon Z base 2. Now dividing equation first and second, we obtain that Z per unit 2 upon Z per unit 1 is equal to V base 1 upon V base 2 square into S base 2 upon S base 1, where 1 is old value and second is new value. So Z per unit new is equal to Z per unit old V base old square upon V base new square into S base new upon S base old. Now transformation between bases. Generally, per unit values given to another base can be converted to new base by the equations. When performing calculation in power system, every per unit value must be converted to the same base values. Per unit system for single phase transformer. We know that a single phase transformer consists of two windings. One is LV and second is HV. So impedance of LV winding in per unit is equal to impedance of HV winding in per unit. Both are equal. Let me consider that A single phase transformer, turn ratio is N1 and N2, power is S, voltage towards low voltage side VL and high voltage side is VH, and the transformer is considered as step up transformer. Now we choose V base is equal to VL low voltage side and S base is equal to S rated. So V base 2 is equal to VH upon VL and V base 1 is equal to V base 1 upon V base 2 is equal to V base 1 upon A, where A is turn ratio or transformer ratio. So Z base 1 is equal to V base square upon S base 1, Z base 2 is equal to V base 2 square upon S base. So Z base 1 upon Z base 2 is equal to V base 1 square upon V base 2 square. That can be written as A square. Similarly, per unit impedance is equal to actual LI upon base value, where the base value is Z base 1 upon A square towards Z unit 2 or HV side. So at LV side Z unit is equal to ZL upon Z base 1 and Z base HV side Z unit 2 is equal to ZL upon Z base 1. So we see that Z unit towards LV side is equal to Z unit towards HV side in a transformer. Now we calculate per unit value for three-phase circuit. In a three-phase circuit, power is 3 times of single-phase circuit, that is 3 Vph Iph, where V is line to neutral voltage, I is line current. So S base is root 3 VL IL and VL is equal to line voltage, VH is equal to HV side voltage. So S base is equal to root 3 of VL IL, that is equal to root 3 VH IH. Current system for three-phase circuit, I base is equal to S base upon root 3 VL. So Z unit is equal to Z base is equal to V base upon I base, that is equal to VL square upon S base. So Z unit high voltage HV side is equal to V base square HV upon S base. So S base per unit is equal to S three phase per unit upon S single phase per unit, that is equal to V per unit I per unit. Now there are some advantage of per unit representation. First is ordinary parameters vary considerably with variation of physical size, terminal voltage and power ratings etc., while per unit parameters are independent of these quantities or a wide range of same type of operates. In other words, the per unit impedance value for the operates of life rating lie within a narrow range. Second is, it provides more meaningful information. Third is, the chance of confusing between line and phase value in a three-phase balanced system is reduced. A per unit phase quantity has the same numerical value as the corresponding per unit line quantity regardless of the three-phase connection, whether star or delta. Means calculation of a three-phase system can be done on the single-phase basis when the system is converted into per unit system. Second is, per unit quantities have small magnitude, so their calculation is easy. Next is impedance of machines are specified by the manufacturer in terms of per unit values. Next, the per unit impedance referred to either side of a single phase transformer is same. It means per unit impedance towards HV side is equal to per unit impedance towards LV side. Next is the per unit impedance referred to either side of a three-phase transformer is the same regardless of the connections, whether they are delta-delta connected or star-star connected or delta-star connected. Next is the computation effort in power system is very much reduced with three use of per unit quantities. Next is usually per unit quantities being of the order of unity or less can easily be handled with a digital computer. So the manual calculations are also simplified. Per unit quantities simply theoretical deduction and give them more regionalized form. These are the advantages of per unit quantities. So dear students, in this lecture we have studied about per unit system. First of all, we have discussed what is per unit quantity and what are the advantages of per unit quantity and why per unit system is used. So we take a short revision. Dear students, the per unit quantity O is equal to actual value of the quantity upon base value of the same quantity. It is customary to select two base quantity to define a given per unit system. The one usually selected are voltage and power. It means to find the per unit value of any quantity, first of all we have to select base quantity. Two base quantities selected in power system are V base and S base, and other base values are calculated on the basis of these base values. Now you know that S base is equal to V base into I base, means power P is equal to VI or S is equal to VI. We assume V base is equal to V rated and S base is equal to SH. So the value of I base is equal to S base upon V base, and value of Z base is equal to V base square upon S base. Now the base values are found. Now then we can calculate a per unit value of any quantity. So the per unit value of voltage is equal to actual value of voltage upon base value of voltage. Similarly, per unit value of current is equal to actual value of current divided by base value of current, and per unit value of power is equal to actual value upon power divided by base value of power. Similarly, Z per unit is equal to actual value of Z upon base value of Z, where base value of Z, that is ZB, is equal to V base square upon S base. So the per unit or percentage value of any quantity is equal to per unit value into 100. In the simply example, there is a lamp of 120 volt 500 watt. We have to calculate Z per unit. So to calculate the value of Z per unit, first of all we have to find the value of actual value of R and base value of R. So the actual value of R is equal to V square upon P, that is 120 square upon 500. So its value is 28.8 ohm. Now base value of R is equal to V base square upon S base. V base is 120 and S base is 500. So Z base is also 28.8 ohm. So per unit Z is equal to Z actual upon Z base, that is 1 per unit. Now there are some calculations for single phase circuit. For single phase circuit we know that power P is equal to V phase and I phase. So V base is equal to V phase voltage and I base is equal to S base upon V base. Z base is equal to V base square upon S base. Similarly, per unit value of S is equal to S actual upon S base, that is equal to V per unit I per unit conjugate. So power per unit is equal to P actual upon S base and Q per unit is equal to Q base upon or Q actual upon S base, that is V per unit I per unit sine of theta. Now transformation between bases, it means if we find per unit value on a base value of 1 and now the base values are changed, then per unit value also changes. So new base value are 2. So on the basis of first base values, we consider that S base 1 is equal to SA, V base 1 is equal to VA and Z base 1 is equal to V base 1 square upon S base 1. Z per unit is equal to Z actual upon V base 1. Similarly on second base value, S base 2 is equal to S base, V base 2 is equal to V base, Z base 2 is equal to V base 2 square upon S base 2 and Z per unit is 2 is equal to Z actual upon Z base 2. Now the relation between Z per unit new and Z per unit old is equal to Z per unit new is equal to Z per unit old V old upon V new square into S new bata S old. Now transformation per unit calculation for a single phase transformer. For a single phase transformer, there are two windings, primary and secondary winding. We consider that LV side voltage is VL, SV side voltage is VH. Impedances are ZS plus JXS. Turn ratio is N1 to N2. So first we find Z per unit. On LV basis, so V base 1 is equal to VL and S base is equal to S rated. Similarly, V base 2 is equal to VH upon VL into VB1 from transformation ratio, and Z base 1 is equal to VB1 square upon S base and Z base 2 is equal to VB2 square upon S base. So Z base 1 upon Z base 2 or ZL upon ZH is equal to VL square upon VH square, that is equal to A square. Similarly, Z per unit L or Z per unit LV side is equal to RS plus JXS upon Z base 1 or Z per unit 2 is equal to RS plus JXS upon Z per unit 1. So we see that Z per unit 1 is equal to Z per unit 2. It means in a per unit system for single phase transformer, the value of per unit quantity or per unit impedance for LV side and HV side both are same. Similarly, for single phase circuit and three phase circuit, per unit values we find both are equal. Advantages are, first of all, advantages are simplicity, small value, provide meaningful information. The chance of confusion between line and page value in a three-phase balance system is reduced. A per unit phase quantity has same numerical value as the corresponding per unit line quantities, so there is no chance of confusion. Impedance of machine are specified by manufacturer and per unit values. Per unit impedance referred to either side of a single phase transformer are same. Per unit value is independent of the connection of the transformer. Computation effort in power system is very much used with the use of per unit quantities. These are the some advantages of per unit system. Okay students, thank you for today's class. Ask for any query.